You're on, Francis.
All right, great. Pierce, it's good to be with you. Thank you for your leadership, and certainly want to thank all of you for supporting this wonderful organization. It is indeed a pleasure and an honor for me to be here this evening to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Deepak Kant, Vyas, a wonderful St. Louis and a good friend. And I'm just going to say a few words. I had limited remarks. I could have spoken for a long time about this man. Done a lot for the St. Louis region, particularly on the international scale. Deepak Kant Vyas is a well-respected civic leader, philanthropist, global entrepreneur. He is chairman and CEO of Redberry Corporation with business interests in software, pneumatic tool, private equity, real estate, hotels, energy, life science, medical education, and international trade. Mr. Vyas individually and through his charitable foundation, Redberry Earth Foundation, has been promoting the St. Louis region nationally and globally for over 30 years. Throughout that time, he has worked with city and regional civic, business, and governmental leaders in hosting several delegations from abroad to foster national and international business opportunities. Those efforts included hosting large business delegations and from India in 2007 and 2015, which involved visits of India's Consul General Ambassador and roundtable discussions with area business, civic, and government representatives. Last year, the St. Louis Regional Chamber and Mr. Vyas led a large, prestigious business delegation, which Mr. Vyas underwrote, paid for, sponsored, hosted, to the state of Telangana, India. The trip was sponsored, as I said, by Mr. Vyas and resulted in a signed memorandum of understanding to connect T-Hub, a large business incubator in India, with St. Louis's T-Rex to promote foreign direct investment and entrepreneurship. Mr. Vyas also donated an office, a very nice office, for the St. Louis Regional Chamber, which Mr. Vyas served on the board, in India, and made an endowment for its operation to promote the St. Louis region. Mr. Vyas was instrumental in working closely with Osmania University in India and the University of Missouri St. Louis to develop a dual degree program, the first dual degree program between India and the United States of America. Mr. Vyas as the longest serving president of this organization, the World Affairs Council. He has served as president of the International Leadership and Visitors Council and chairman of the International Humanitarian Awards Committee. He is past chairman of the Missouri District Export Council with a unique distinction as the first Missourian and Asian Indian ever to be elected to the position, representing 14 Midwestern states, including Missouri. Deepak also made a huge contribution to the city of St. Louis by his development of a tech center on the Cherokee Street in the city of St. Louis. Internationally, he has been very influential in the state of Madhya Pradesh, where he has given back to India in time, talent, financial support, and has also received the highest civilian honor, and I know I will probably pronounce this correctly, but Pravasi Bhartiya Sanman. Deepak has received many prestigious awards and much recognition for his civic and philanthropic contributions and accomplishment. So very recently, he donated a larger-than-life-size bronze Gandhi sculpture designed by the renowned artist Philip Jackson to the Lions Club International in Chicago. So I'm very pleased to join with Pierce here and all of you to recognize this outstanding individual, this great leader of our region, and someone who's done a whole lot to promote St. Louis abroad and to help improve relationships around the world. Deepak, congratulations.
We're not quite finished. You're going to need the award, of course, you're going to take just a few seconds Francis couldn't begin to name all the things. What was most interesting, though, is and it's a big picture, as our committee reached out to find out, gee, why did he get all these awards? We found out some very interesting things. As a university student in 1979, Deepak created, nearly one book at a time, a circulating free textbook program. The university is free, it's part of the tax system in India, but books are very expensive, and the circulating book system has reached approximately 700,000 students from when he started in 1970. Our council was in dire need of some updated computers and audio equipment, and Deepak said, well, I can handle that. So he recently provided 2 fully loaded, I guess they drink a lot, laptops, and with more to come. But the real unique thing about Deepak is, yes, he's a leader, and yes, he's a philanthropist, but he has a great big heart, and he's very generous. He's a wonderful family man, and anytime he is awarded something or receives an accolade, he says, this is humbling. So, that being said, please accept this award, and I hope you're not too humbled.
I stand before you quite humbled and grateful. It's a very emotional time and moment as we capture a wonderful words from President Pierce and my hero, Mayor Slade. We have worked quite long together for St. Louis, and I must say, Mayor Slade had been a beacon of inspiration as we promote St. Louis together. At the outset, I want to recognize the first recipient of a Lifetime Achievement, Jim Knight, and to his memory. He had been a great shoes to fill in, and I'm humbled to follow him. And I'm grateful to St. Louis for this immigrant who chose this as a home. They rightly say, home is where the heart is, and this is my heart here in St. Louis. Whatever I am today is because of the company, because of the support, because of the generosity of time and guidance this great community has given to me to make a better person, better leader, and moreover, courage to stand with a great character in front of you. And to call St. Louis a home to raise my 2 children, 2 daughters and my son. This is the home. And St. Louis is a great community to raise a family together. As we navigate why a lifetime achievement, I don't know, but I'm quite honored to accept on behalf of all of you here and all the immigrants around the world who call St. Louis a home. I think what defines a person is 4 things. The most important is we should have a passion for everything we do. Have a passion consistently, not just in your ups, but in downs, because it's going to shape your courage. Have a good attitude. Second is most important component is an attitude of life that will define you as you navigate your life. When you make tough decisions in life and have a passion to lead, you must and you should learn to overrule your mind and follow your heart. And that will accomplish you to the third most important component in life is deeply care for your friends, community. It will mold you. It will shape you. And will provide you. The fourth important component is satisfaction. These four things together will earn you courage to make a difference in life. I'm quite humbled, honored, and grateful to this community because you gave me so much in my ups, in my downs. You taught me to be a good person. You gave me the directions to shape my own destiny, and together we navigated. At this time, I want to thank my family, my wife. She had been a rock with me, and I would like her to please stand and recognize. Kruti had been a great pillar of support. As I put my time in my business, she put her soul in raising my 3 kids, our 3 children, and I'm so thankful to her, to my friends, and through the organizations which I led or I work with them. St. Louis Regional Chamber, Missouri Export Council, of course, my alma of the World Affairs Council. I proudly wear this pin, no matter where I go. Where I move or what I share is window to the world. And to University of Missouri, Webster University, thank you for all of you being here. Thank you so much. I'm greatly honored.
So we do have an award, but I have a special award, a surprise. This is a Gateway Global Award presented by the World Affairs Council of St. Louis in recognition of esteemed service to the World Affairs Council of St. Louis as President 2010 to 2016. Dr. Deepak Kant Vyas. And this is the one you thought you were getting only. Humanitarian of the Year Award. And it's with great pleasure